Hi Steph, do you know about empowerment? Today, please share with us some answer about that.
Yeah.
Question one: are you familiar the concept employee empowerment and what it mean empower someone?
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Finn. For me, empowerment means to give someone more responsibility and trust to grow and progress within a group or department.
And question two: should a leader empower their team member?
Always, I think it's important for both the team member and also the leader to empower their employees. Giving responsibility can help with a person's individual skill set, but also helps a department to work better and run better.
Yes. Yeah. And question three: how long does it take to empower your employees?
I don't think you can put a time limit on how long it takes to empower someone. We're always learning and progressing in what we do, and I think it helps to recognize when someone is doing a good job and you feel that you can give your employee more responsibility and trust them more.
And question four: how can you empower your employee?
I think you can do a number of things to help empower your employees. So the first one for me would be trust. The leader has to be able to trust the employee and know that they can do a good job without worrying. Communication, there has to be good communication between the leader and the employee. They have to be open and approachable so that they can feel comfortable enough to address when they have any issues. Training will always help to develop a person's skills and give them more confidence to grow and achieve their goals. And lastly, I think it's important to recognize that the employee has a vision and a goal that they want to work towards as a leader. So it's your responsibility to create that path for them and help them to achieve that.
Yes. Can you give a specific example of this?
Yeah, so I think I was able to recognize when a team member was willing to always do more than they were asked to do, even if they weren't 100% sure on the way that the system worked, but they wanted to show that they were eager to learn. So with more training and guidance comes with more trust and responsibility.
Yes. Do you think that this is a successful empowerment method?
Yeah, I think this method works very well. It's worked well for me in the past with other employees too.
Yes. And finally, question: are there any difficulties in the empowerment process? And how did you overcome it?
I think a difficulty could be giving an employee too much responsibility at the one time. They could feel overwhelmed and think that they can't do something. So it's important to be there for them and to also encourage them along the way so that they know that they can do it and that you have confidence in them.
Yeah, thank you, Steph. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Hinkel from Group 5, and today it's my pleasure to introduce chị Vi Nguyễn, Procurement Manager, to be here with us to share about her management style experience. Good afternoon, chị Vi.
Good afternoon here.
First of all, thank you for spending time with us in CLDP class. Today, we are discussing about empowerment. And chị Vi, do you frequently apply the concept called employee empowerment in your management style?
Well, it's my pleasure that you invited us to join together with you for this subject. For me, it's quite I am quite familiar with this concept because to be empower someone means that to give the mean to achieve something. For example, let that to become stronger and more successful. In another meaning that you understand the need, intention, and the goal, the challenge, and you are willing to assist them actually enter to the mutual and the relationship.
Yes, thank you, Ji. As your explanation, empowerment quite focus on the team member benefit. So should the leader empower to his or her team member?
Well, for me, it's definitely because it brings a lot of benefit, not only for that team member but also for the organizations. As it have first, it asks for the input, and then it asks for idea and insights, reinforce the positive feedback. Next is develop the leaders, and then it track each team member capabilities, mentor their team member, and then encourage open the communications. Finally, it's demonstrate that you trust your team member.
Yeah, I agree with you. And so, how long does it take to come to the decision that you empower your team member?
Truly, it designed when your employees perform their social, committed, engagement, potentially is more productive. When employees are given the tool and the resource needed to successfully manage lead their own project, like you have done on 2018, if I remember it correctly, work toward their goal and drive their own career, the benefits are endless. Empower employees is more likely that to go more further extra miles.
So, how can you empower your team member? Can you give me the specific example, your real story to understand about this?
I remember in 2018 that you also together with me, yes, I empower for you, delegate you for the project of bread savings.
Yes.
And in that year, we saved $39,000 in totally.
Yeah.
And our team have 6 members in procurement and 3 members in warehouse.
Yes.
I delegate to develop you. I set clear the expectations as the management given to us, and I provide you necessary resource. Right? I give you the constructive feedback, encourage not only you but also the team, and I accept your idea and input to us, and then I communication the vision with the organizations and our boss. So those are the things that I try to empower you and the team, and you are the leader, and we accept totally $39,000 and got a reward from the board director as well. So that is very memory example that I can share for now.
Yes, you remind me about one of the most remarkable achievement in my career path. Thank you so much for your support at this time, so I can grow up more in project management and the way I plan and make it come true. And so, can you share some tips and factors that lead to successful empowerment?
As I mentioned earlier, that I delegate to develop, and then I set very clear expectations, right? And I provide the necessary resource. Then we give to the employees or the team member or to me over assignment. Give the feedback, but constructive feedback.
Yes.
Right. And then we accept the idea and the input from the team member. We communication the vision of the organizations to all of us and recognize the hard work. So that's all I have done.
Yeah, thank you, Chivi. Totally agree with you. And I believe that after Chivi sharing about her experience, we can learn some idea to achieve the successful empowerment and have a different point of view about empower and this concept management. Thank you, Chivi, once again for spending time with us.
Hello teacher, in class I'm Tom from team number 5. So now I will calculate about our employee power after we have a discuss with our manager. So with the first question, are you familiar with the concept employee empowerment and what does it mean to employ someone? Both to manager they have same point to giving the person to the right make decision responsibility and job to their receive. So the second question is should the leader empower their employee team member. So in the general leader SIE empower their employee to guide the employee to develop themselves as well as have the opportunity to advance in the individual and future as well as to develop and complete them. The third question is how long does it take employer your employee? So it's understand both manager respond realistic objective because of each take for each employee and empower them. We set the goal for them to accomplish each individual of the team will have a goal. This way, therefore, it's important to understand in the individual long-term goal and their capacity to trace and bet in over that. So the first question, how can you employ your employee? So the board and he especially how she empowerment, but he hasn't give the specific example like the board B have given the specific job and has specific time to each employer to complete their process. She provide to facility information and advice to the support her staff properly. So the last question is are there any difficult to employee? So how this you overcome it? So anything difficult including empowerment someone. Maybe they will do it well or we have to do it on again, but a manager need decision. So that vision is more realistic. So when they have given employee less work, employee can share them and they will have more time to think about that, think about the future and give a specific plan to the whole team. Then together, come up together in a positive way.